Live, I'm back. We're gonna try this one more time. This is Auntie, and if this is your first time being here, please like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. And to all of my new subscribers, thank you so much for joining the channel. And to who was first? Tanya Chandler. Hi. Yes, I am back. It appears that we are having some Wi-Fi problems in this area. Hey, Nerdy J. I like that. We are having some Wi-Fi problems in our area, so it's been a bit shoddy today. I don't know what's going on, but thank you to Sarah, who is the best goddamn moderator in the world, for letting me know that. So we're going to try that again this time. Don't forget, when you come into the room, to hit that thumbs up button. That is the way that I know that you are here. That's the best way to say hello. I have my glasses on so I can see you all, and I am so glad you're in the room. I noticed that it's growing, and so I see that you all out here. Thank you so much, y'all, for your patience and for allowing your auntie to come on back out here again, up here on this white tie. So anyway, So anyway, I'm hoping that I said hi to my nieces and nephews. I got all script and everything. Got so excited that the damn thing is working right now. So we're going to go ahead on and get into this review of The Little Women of Atlanta, Season 5, Episode 4. As you all know, the previous weeks, we have been just getting duds. I mean, it just been like a dud, like a big, like a big dud, a big tub and a dub, dub. So anyway, hopefully this, this will be a little bit better than last week. Last week, I know I was off the hook. I was twerking on the sofa and everything else. And you know what? I'm in the same mood that I was in last week. I think it's because I'm delusional and I'm tired, okay? So, I mean, right, who is that? Darky Alley? Darky Alley, oh, that's cute. Juicy is off the chain. So, hey, my chocolate thunder, she said hi to all the cousins. Okay, so look, y'all, we're going to go ahead and get into this goddamn review of Skinny Minnie. Now, you know that they are, Lifetime is throwing shade anytime they going to sit up there and talk about some cotton freaking Skinny Minnie. Okay, cook. But we gonna go ahead on to talk about it our daggone selves, okay? We gonna talk about this ourselves. So, we opened up this episode the same way that we left off with last week, with Sam getting a fake phone call from Devon. You know what I'm saying, man, Mr. Right and not Mr. Right now, and Mr. Right now and not Mr. Right. So, he's basically at the hospital, you know what I'm saying, with Tanya. And he called Sam on the telephone to tell her that, Tanya basically had the baby. Okay, now, as we know, Tanya thought that, she was going to be the one to break the world's record and have, a baby vaginally, as a little person. She went and got this tub and all of this kind of stuff, you know what I'm saying, rubber-dub-dub all up in the tub. And she decided, she was going to do that. Well, all of that backfired. Because once them daggone contractions started hitting that little coochie go, started hitting that little pelvic area, that little pelvic bone, you know what I'm saying? That she was like, oh, hell no. Somebody take me to the hospital because I can't handle the pain. I can't stand the pain against my pelvic. I can't stand the pain. Okay, so that little ass went to the hospital. He tells Sam, that she's fine, the baby is fine, everything is fine, and I'm like, okay, go, all right, go. So where's who? Oh, Xena 64 probably working, child. She'll be out here. So anyway, they sit out there and, she's like, is the baby all right? Is this all right? And he's like, yeah, the baby is all right. And she's like, okay, good. So, as we looking, we seeing that Sam is basically a floater. Sam floating from hither to thither. And we're going to get into that. All right, so the next thing we see is Amanda and Andrea. And Money. Now, the tiny little twerking twins, the tiny twerking twins, they don't basically have a job because Andrea, as we know, is pregnant again. So they have got to go and reinvent themselves. Last week we watched Amanda sit there in a restaurant and act a complete fool, you know what I'm saying, with, basically Gail. And she just was like, babe, you're fired because I don't have a defense. My only defense that I have is that my sister is pregnant again. And that's not enough defense, you know what I'm saying? So basically you fired. I'm the miseducation of Amanda. I don't know how to articulate what I need to say. So basically you're fired. So, they going to nail school. What? Now, can you imagine going up in the shop? And I don't mean no harm, I don't mean no disrespect. But can you imagine going up in a shop and having Amanda do your fingernails? Girl, bye. Them hands is so daggone small, would nothing be on there but your pinky nail. You see, since you be doing, doing your hand nail by nail. You know when you go to the nail tech and everything, you have your little hand up there like that. And they do your, she got enough. Okay, so you getting individuals, like individual cornrows, you getting individual nails. But anyway, I digress. So they decided they're going to go to the nail school. Andrea is basically there for moral support because she's so busy riding up behind Chris and making sure that she doesn't lose Chris. So she's there for moral support. Amanda's serious about the thing. We see Money sitting in the back looking like like she riding up, she's on the bus boycott of Alabama. I said, why the hell is Money here? So anyway, Money sitting up in the back and everything. How you liking it, Amanda? The lady is telling her, the hand is all the way up here. Cut the little part off. So she cut the little part off and everything. She said, damn, bring the hand down. You know what I'm saying? Bring the hand down. There's nobody that's going to be, you know what I'm saying, having their hand up this high. There ain't enough palm olive in the world for somebody's hand to be that high. So, she's like, okay, I got to get serious about this thing. I don't have a life. I don't have anything without my sister. So I've got to try to, do something to make some change, some cheddar change. Here's the oxymoron about the thing. The girl rides up there in front of the store with a daggone white Mercedes Benz. She's got, Michael Kors bags and Louis Vuitton and all kinds of stuff. But you riding up into a nail shop to learn how to do nails. So, the girl that's doing the nails, the one that owns the shop, her name is Pookie. I said, what the hell? So we got, Pookie's Nails. So Miss Pookie was like, hi, what's up, everybody? How y'all doing? Thank y'all for coming to my shop. When I'm gonna teach, I'm gonna teach y'all, the basics of doing fingernails and everything. Cause this my shop. Yep, this my shop. I'm an entrepreneur. And so, she's, I'm gonna show y'all how to clip nails, cut nails, gloss nails, put acrylic on the nails. I'm gonna show y'all how to curve the nails, do the vampire nails. I'm gonna tell y'all how to put the polish on it, take the polish off. I'm gonna show y'all how to work it, cause this is Spooky Nails and I got you. I was like, what kind of foolishness is this? She had the daggone name tag on there, stuck on there, little. Thank God I don't live near Pookie Nails. That's all I'm saying, cause I would never get my nails done by somebody named Pookie. But anyway, so Pookie's in there, and everything, and girlfriend think, Amanda think, this is something I could do. It's hard. Yeah, anything is hard for you because y'all ain't never worked an honest day in your life. The only thing that you know how to do is get up on that stage and twerk. I mean, twerk where you work where you twerk. But I'm just saying, anything is going to be hard for you. If they ask her to take out the trash, that would be hard for her. Because they don't know anything about working. They live with mom and daddy. They happen to come up on a little gig called the Little Women of Atlanta. They moved from Texas to Atlanta. They got their 2 little stray boyfriends with them. You know what I'm saying? And they really don't have anything going for them. One doesn't do anything without the other one. If the left eye blink on one, the right eye blinking on the other one. They don't do anything without each other. They're not self-made women. Everything everything that they do together. And it's just really getting tired, because at some point you have got to be your own individual. Now, Andrea, she's learned that my coochie belongs to me, and I can do whatever I want to do with my coochie. I can pop my coochie. I can wrap my coochie up. I can take my coochie and lay it out on the pad. You understand? She's learned that her coochie gets her independence from her sister. Now, when the other sister starts learning that, maybe she'll start living her life and doing something. But right now, Andrea is being led by the coochie. So they leave out them nail shop and everything. And, Pookie tells her, basically, okay, you can come back up in here because this is my shop. This is Pugsy's shop. And I'm going to go ahead and let you, stay up in here, man. You know what I'm saying? The hell with Andrea. So the next thing we see is Money and Juicy. Money get around, don't she? We see them going to a shop or some kind of little doctor, some kind of clinic, claiming that they're going to get a shot so that they can go and see Tanya's baby. What the hell? Why do you need to go and get a shot? Like, what shot do you get in order to hold the baby? Do you get a baby shot? Do you get a tetanus shot? Like, I don't understand what shot you have to get in order to go and visit somebody who has just had a baby. But I digress, because this is what I figured. I figured they was going to get B12 shots or some B6 shots. I figured like they was going to get some weight loss shots, because I never heard the woman identify that this was a shot. It's some type of vaccination against what? Giving the baby some love, seeing the baby. You just having to. They didn't appear to have a cold. There was nothing wrong with them. I mean, do they have some type of disease that we don't know anything about? I mean, somebody holler at me. Tell me what the hell is going on. Because I have never gone and had, even with my own baby, have I ever had to get a vaccination shot in order to hold a newborn baby? Now, you need to sanitize your hand, and you need to make sure, that you're not dragging a whole lot of stuff in from the street on the bottom of your damn shoes. But I've never heard of a vaccination shot that is required to go and see a baby. So I just was like, what is this? Just a fill-in? This just a fill-in? This is a write-in? So, Money's acting like, she's having a fit because, she's got to get a needle. Now, I'm going to tell you now, they when they give me needles, they have to give me a needle, dragging and kicking it. And I be kicking and screaming too. I ain't even going to lie. Auntie going to go ahead and tell the truth about the matter. I got to have teddy bears, balls, stress balls, all kinds of balls. Big balls, blue balls, brown balls. I got to have anything to go and get me a needle, because I'm going to tell you now, I be spazzing out when I have to get a shot. So I understood that, but I just felt like, Money was playing and everything. I saw Money when she came in, when she had a little pocketbook and everything. But then after a while, she didn't have a pocketbook anymore. So I was like, oh, okay, this was a B12, B6 vitamin shot in order to lose some weight. They sitting up there on their Instagram page, entertaining the fact that, they all drinking tummy tea. That ain't no tummy tea. Them B6, B12 shots that y'all got from Dr. Feelgood, Dr. Weight Loss Doctor, whatever the hell. So the next thing we see is Minnie, little Minnie, in her apartment. Her mother walks through the door. Oh, we doing that now? You had already scheduled for your mother to come over there. Like, this little scripted stuff. Like, stop playing with us. Like, we're not that stupid. So the mother comes in. She must have seen my review from last week when I was talking about the scoop up on her head. Because today she laid it down. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, oh, okay. She done put the hood down on the car. So the mother's in there. Minnie's, making some little, fruity drinks and everything for her and her mother, because she's supposed to be, losing weight. And she's supposed to be working out with a trainer and all of that jazz. So she sits down and tells her mother, basically, mother, when I did that 5K run and everything, I really wasn't equipped for it. I'm too fat to do a 5K run. I realize that now, and I feel like a complete failure. And you know what? As a result of that, I'm going to go ahead on and do it the fast way. I'm going to get weight loss surgery. I've been looking at lap band. I've been looking at cool sculpting. I've been looking at laser cutting this fat off. I've been looking at the gastric sleeve. I've been looking at the gastric bypass. I've been looking at, in everything. I've been looking at the fast way of trying to get this weight off of my body. So the mother was like, what the hell? Minnie, you ain't been working out before 6 days? Well, mommy, I've been trying. I've been, eating diet food and stuff. No, Minnie. Everything that we have seen you eat, boo, has been fattening. Remember when you were sitting at the table with your mom last week and you was putting mayonnaise on your salad straight up out the cup? The only thing you didn't do was lick it or take a biscuit and sop the mayonnaise up out the cup. That's not a good food choice. Remember the week before last when you went and had lunch with Juicy and you was sitting there with that sandwich with all of that bread and them french fries and tater chips and a Slurpee and a soda and you know what I'm saying? Come on, Minnie, you're not doing everything that you can do. Gastric bypass and the sleeve, if that's something that you opt to do, don't make an excuse for it. You're not doing everything that you need to do. You hesitated and you were stuttering when you said something about the trainer because you know damn well that you're not even doing what the trainer told your fat ass to do. So you know what? Guess what? You're only going to get what you put into it. If you decide that you're going to really get serious about this thing, you'll get serious about it, Minnie. But anyway, you want to take the shortcut. You want to have some type of weight loss surgery. So the mother was like, look, you need to do your research on this. This is serious. When you're talking about getting yourself cut and doing any kind of weight loss procedure, you're talking about a lot. There's a lot of risk factors that go into that. And the mother was like, and plus you're a little person. So you don't know how you're going to come out of this. So Minnie was like, I really don't give a damn how I come out of it. I just want to have a tight body. I just, I want everything. But you know what? Minnie doesn't think anything out. She just thinks that she can do what she wants to do. And then, all of a sudden the weight is going to drop off. It's not going to drop off. You need to change your eating habits, young. You sit up there eating anything that you big enough and bad enough to eat. You can tell that you're not even used to making fruit juices. You know why? Because when your mother put the cup up to her mouth, the little green, nasty old Tupperware cup, when she put that up to her mouth, the mother was tasting it for the very first time. If this is something that you've been doing the same time, your mother should have came up in that joint with a straw. You know what I'm saying? She should have been up in there like, oh yeah, this is the one I like. But instead, your mother came up in there and barely put her mouth around her big ass mouth around the cup. Come on, Minnie, stop playing. But anyway, she decides that this is what she want to do. She tired of people looking at her, looking all fat and everything. You know what I'm saying? As on my thumbnail, we can see how fat she is. But you know what? The thing about it is you can't allow people, the outside world, and everybody else getting all this surgery and getting cut up in Botox and cool sculpting and hot bathing it off and, going into all of these hot spa treatments. And the old way, reduce your calorie intake and work out. I'm telling you, it's the best thing for your body. Work out, Minnie. But anyway, even the mother, and the mother is a heavy woman too. Y'all know she big alive with the big dusty feet. The mother is, if the mother is telling you as big as she is, that she thinks that you need to, leave this surgery alone, then meaning you need to wake up. You never research anything. You always want everything fast, just like you didn't research that damn 5K run. You know damn well you needed to do a little 2% run. 2% of the time you there. Come on, Minnie. I really, I don't like Minnie. Y'all know I don't like Minnie. I don't care nothing about Minnie. I don't have any feelings about Minnie whatsoever. But this right here, she is just really looking stupid. She's walking around and bouncing around from friend to friend, signifying and being a busybody in other people's matters. And now you want to sit up there and have, weight loss surgery. I mean, like, I'm done. So next thing we see is that daggone stupid Tanya and Vaughn. Vaughn is the dumbest man I have probably ever seen on TV with the exception of Buddy. Vaughn is going to sit up there and hold the baby in his arms. Another man's baby that he is holding in his arm. And he's got the nerve to ask Tanya, how'd you feel about Nico being there? What the hell you mean? How did she feel about Nico being there? You know daggone well that you're Mr. Right now. You're not Mr. Right. That is Nico's baby's Vaughn. Vaughn, that's Nico baby. Why wouldn't Nico be at the hospital? And then why wouldn't Tanya be happy that Nico is there? He's like, okay, what's going to happen, with me? Because I done moved from Maryland and I've come down here to Atlanta, to be with you. And then you got Nico coming in here watching you had a baby here at the hospital. Tanya said, hell, it take a village. Tanya said, hell, it take a village to raise a kid. You and Nico, y'all my village. You gonna be here when Nico not. And I've already told Nico that I need help. So what you gonna have to do, Vaughn, is you gonna have to get used to Nico being here, because you know what? He ain't going nowhere. And the only reason why I'm not with him right now is because he ain't doing what I want him to do, when I want him to do it, and how I want him to do it. But at the end of the day, everybody know that Tanya is absolutely and totally in love with diaper wearing, running through the forest, holding a teddy bear Nico, staying up in a daggone hole in the tree like a squirrel trying to get a knot. That is who Tanya is into. She is not into Vaughn. Vaughn, you are just a man. You're just a babysitter. Young, you're a glorified babysitter. You're part of the village. That's all you are. There's nothing else to you, Vaughn. Get used to it, homie. You's a homie, love a friend. She don't care anything about you. I've never even seen Tanya. I don't know if y'all have, but I've never even seen Tanya look at him with love in her eyes. I've never seen her look at him and looks like she even appreciates that the man is there. There's nothing between Vaughn and Tanya but babysitting and diapers. He probably don't even get to sleep in the same room with her. It's so sad. So the next thing we see is Minnie and Sam going to the daggone plastic surgeon. Y'all. Minnie up in there barely can look up at the counter. She got the nerve to look at the receptionist's body and say, if he can make my body look like the receptionist, then he's a good doctor. Minnie, you will have to die and be reincarnated, young, to ever look like the receptionist. It ain't gonna happen, Captain. Your body ain't built like that. You'll never have a body like the receptionist. Girl, stop lying. Minnie is... So anyway, they go to the back. Sam is her little walk buddy right now, because really don't nobody else mess with her. So they go to the back and everything. The doctor comes in there and everything. He a little cutie with his Rolex watch joint. He like really seriously making some china. So Minnie up in there like, I gotta get some weight loss surgery because I done tried everything. He said, okay, so what you try? She said, I've been working with a trainer. I done, I've been cutting back on my food, making right food choices. And, basically I need to get the weight loss surgery. He said, look, I'm looking at you, right? I'm looking at you and everything. Turn around. Turn your fat ass around. Oh, dang. Turn to the side right there. Let me see. Lift that up. Lift that. Hold up. Lift that right there. Oh. I ain't gonna be able to get but 10 pounds off you. He said, this ain't no miracle clinic. I don't know if you looked at the outside. I mean, maybe I need to make my sign bigger. But this ain't no miracle clinic up in here. I ain't gonna, the most I can get off your fat ass is 10 pounds. Now, this ain't the place where you come, you need diet, exercise, and all of that kind of stuff, But this ain't it. Then D-Roll, let me see what you looking like underneath there. God damn. Oh, no, hell no. Look, somebody go and get me a 54 pack of highlighters and crayons and some markers. Get some of them washable markers, and then I need a couple of packs of Sharpies too. Get the big fat red Sharpies, because I got to draw on her ass for at least an hour. Turn your fat ass around. So you turn her around, you know, you got the purple ones on this side, you know, purple on that side, green up here. You know, these things, you got, you know, like pink, you know, markers up here. You know, I must liposuction this out right here. Then I'm going to take, you know, this right here. I'm going to have to cut all this out and do just basically a skin graft on this. But, you know, it's standing around to the front. Oh, hell. Somebody, look, somebody go, and matter of fact, go in there and get some oil paint, because I'm gonna have to draw around this with something that's gonna stick on this. This too round, this real slopey like, so the Sharpies ain't gonna go around. This is smooth as a brush wood. Matter of fact, go get one of them paint rollers. I need to take a paint roller and roll that up around there, because all that right there, I gotta cut all that off. You know what, matter of fact, with all these little circles and spots on there, I done forgot how many markers and crayons and Smarties and Sharpies I done used on your fat ass. So basically, you know what, somebody go and get me a hose so I can hose her down and start writing and circling up on all this fat again. You know what, and instead of liposuction, you just need a whole big ass body tuck. Matter of fact, I'm gonna start with the tummy. When Minnie pulled her clothes off and they had that daggone tummy sitting when Minnie had that tummy sitting up there, I said, come on, Minnie. Why would you expose yourself like that on TV, little baby whale, little baby orca? I just was like, there's not enough. I mean, just the little plastic. Okay. Who got them knives? I said, come on now. I just was like, do she got drawers on? Do she got the little paper drawers on the drawer? I mean, stomach just ate all the side of the drawers off. Just when he turned her ass around to the back, I said, this is the shame. Like, she need to be ashamed of herself. She got magic markers coming from, I mean, they had little kids up in there and was using her, you know what I'm saying, like a dry erase board. They had colors coming, going. I said, come on, Minnie. The man had already told you the most he can get off your fat ass is 10 pounds. You gonna go through all that surgery and everything, and you gonna let that man cut you up like that? You got your big ass stomach all exposed, you know what I'm saying, on TV like that? Come on, Minnie, are you serious? You ain't thought this through, boo. There's no way in the world I would stand up there on TV and let somebody see how big me. I just was like, Minnie, to me, I'm looking at her and I'm saying, I know she got rust built up under the bottom of her stomach, and I know that joint is stinking like a mug. Sam was standing in the back like, God. Sam was going like, I said, Sam about to pass out. Sam is about to pass the hell out. They about to give Sam some smelling salts. Sam was standing up in the back. Y'all ain't seen Sam when she was like that. She was like that on the Sam was going like, what is Sam was like, I'm about to go out, y'all. I'm about to straight pass out. Y'all about to go out in here. I said, and then she was like, yeah, this ain't no weight loss. You know, it's going, you know, when you lose that weight like that, you're going to have a whole lot of hanging skin. You know what I'm saying? So, I ain't nothing else I could do for you, but I could cut 10 pounds of it all for you. That's not even worth it. Young, go out there and lose the weight, so that when you go in there and you really work out and you really want to decide that you want to have surgery, that you're making an educated decision about the damn surgery. You know daggone well you have to lose weight. If anything, get the hanging skin off, but when your belly is sitting out there looking like an orca, little whale, looking like a little... I said, God dang it, she don't look like a little teddy bear, like she looking like Paddington Bear. Come on, Minnie. This isn't it, boo. Like, really, seriously, you have not done your research on this, and you absolutely know that people are already teasing you and making fun of you because of your weight, because you know what? That's, as a society, a lot of times, unfortunately, that's what people do. And I know, you know, I make fun of people and stuff like that, but Come on, baby Paddington. You should not be on there like that. So Sam was like, how you feel about it? She was like, I feel good. I feel good about all of this, you know. I'm gonna go in and I'm gonna have a surgery. I'm gonna have a breaking body. All right, Minnie. All right, Minnie. Come on, Minnie. Okay, y'all. We gotta get the arrow on the count of 3. 1, 2, and 3. Okay. You get the side eye of the week. Not donkey of the week. The side eye of the week. So the next thing we see is Amanda and Pookie. Amanda was like, yeah, boy, I'm about to do some nails. I'm a nail tech. I went to class one day for an hour. And I'm coming back up in that blickety, and I'll nail tech up in the shop of Pookie Snail's Nails. So she come all up in there and everything. You know how the little bell be ringing, ding-a-ling-a-ling-a-ling-a-ling. Everybody looking around and everything. You know what I'm saying? They're like, who came? And she was like, hey, it's me. Amanda, remember me from class? I'm coming up in here to do some nails. Pookie was like, oh, no. You ain't coming up in here and doing no nails. How you doing today, sugar? She was like, I'm good. She was like, yeah, thanks for coming back. You did a great job in class, Renee. I saw your potential and everything. But I saw your potential to sweep these floors. So what I need you to do is go over there and get that broom. Get that dustpan. Get this sweeping. Matter of fact, I'm going to go ahead and bring out the best of the feather dusters that I got. And you're going to be doing some windows. You're going to be dusting up around, getting some of that little, you know, that fuel that's out there, you know, the little emissions and stuff, and, you know, the little pollution, you know, little EPA. I want you going out there, and you're going to go in and clean up. So Amanda was like, what? I ain't coming here for that. And Pookie was like, I don't know what else you thought you was coming in here for, y'all. Doing nails is a process. You gotta get a license. You gotta, it's a whole lot of stuff you gotta do. You came up in here, first of all, you was dressed inappropriately, looking like a little hoochie mama, you and your sister and your girlfriend. And you know, you didn't really get it when I let you do it the first day. So what I need you to do is get that broom and that dustpan. So, you know, we see Amanda around there sweeping and everything. I've been working on the railroad all the dawn day. So, you know, she working on the railroad and everything. She was like, hold up. Hold up. Shorty taking advantage of me because... She's like, she's taking advantage of me because I'm about to straighten her out. Little lady sitting up in the reception area like, oh yeah. She taking Pookie outside. It's about to be on. I know I'm next, but y'all go ahead and take somebody else because I sure want to see this out the window. I ain't going no damn way. She taking Pookie outside. So she was like, yeah, what's up? So Pookie, look, I know I'm little and everything, but what you not going to do is take advantage of me. Because, I mean, I'm telling you, the only thing I've been doing is twerking. I've been twerking all my life. And that's the only thing that I know that how to do. And Pookie was like, yeah, I understand. You know, ain't nobody trying to take advantage of you. Because really, frankly, boo, I ain't seen your size. I don't give a damn how small you are. I don't care how close your hands is up to your chest. I don't give a damn about none of that. I'm looking at your potential, what you could be, what you could do up in Pookie snails. So I'm telling you right now, you gonna go in there, you gonna shut the hell up, you gonna go in there and get your broom, and your little ass, your little fingers, your little hands, and your little arms, you gonna sweep that floor. That's what the hell you gonna do up in Pookie snails. Now you can go on over there and sweep up, and then we'll talk about you doing nails later on. But what you gonna do is get yourself together, little girl, and you gonna do what you got to do for right now. She was like, all right then. I just was, I was trying to do that for the camera. She was like, let me tell you something. I don't give a damn about them cameras. When Pookie tell you to sweep, bitch, you sweep. I said, yes, Pookie. Yes, Pookie. She's back up in there sweeping like I don't know what. She had like, she was going like, she had that broom like, she was up in there sweeping. Sweeping with the duster. She said, I'm getting all these dust bunnies up out of here, nails, clippings. I'm getting all of this daggone stuff that come up off the nail, the residue. I'm getting everything. Pookie was like, come here. Come here, little shorty. Come here, little shorty, because I'm an entrepreneur. Come here. She was like, yeah. She was like, go ahead and do a little nail. She was like, for real? She was like, go ahead, you can do a little nail. She was like, all right then. Pookie was like, don't you say nothing. I ain't say talk. I said do the nail. She was doing the nail. She was like, thank you, Pookie. Thank you, Pookie, for believing in me and for... She shrunk down. She shrunk down to little. She's like, thank you, Pookie. Thank you so much, Pookie, for recognizing my potential and let me do the nails. I appreciate you, Pookie. Pookie was like, all right, let's not have that happen again. I said, that's what you get. That's what you get. You in the real world. You in the real world, girl. You better shut up. So the next thing we see is Sam and Bria. Bria got her hot 4th of July outfit on. She done came up off the table, popping and twerking and dancing all up on the table. So, they coming to see little baby. Little baby. I can't even think of the baby's name, but you know what I'm saying. They coming to see little baby T. So Sam laying up in there, and everything. She got the little baby with her and her stuff, She acting like, she had about, 6 tuplets. She like, yeah, I'm tired as hell. I had this baby and everything. You know what I'm saying? They was like, well, she's so cute. She real cute. Tanya was like, yeah, they was like, so, yeah, that little... They was like, so what happened? What happened to the water birth and everything you was gonna do? You know what I'm saying? What happened to the midwife you had coming up here every week? Tanya was like, girl, that was the worst pain I ever felt in my life. Y'all know I was having contractions. I was in labor for 3 days. They was like, Bria was like, yeah, you's a dumbass. You's about, because when I heard you was going to get pools and hanging flowers and stuff like that from your ceiling, I was like, that damn girl crazy. So that, she sit up in there talking about she had postpartum and all of that kind of stuff. And, she couldn't have a vaginal birth. And, Abira was like, so what they did an emergency C-section. They cut you from the left to the right. She was like, yeah, they coming from the left to the right. She was like, yeah, that's about what I thought. Because, I mean, he was talking all that stuff. I was like, whatever. Sam, she's sitting there, she's so supportive and everything. Sam is one little supportive little freak. So, basically she was like, I don't want nobody coming over here with all that drama. She had already told Vaughn that the only people that she was letting come in her house was Sam and Abria, because those are her best friends. They all from New York together. So, basically I understand where Tanya's coming from, because the girls do have a whole lot of drama. And, when you're trying to rest and you're trying to recuperate, you don't want nobody up in your house like that, talking and bumping their gums and saying negative stuff and got a whole lot of, drama going on and everything. So Tanya was like, yeah, I had postpartum. I thought, I'm sitting up here trying to act and fake like, everything is all good when, really I'm depressed, I'm sad, I'm crying, I feel alone, Nico's not here, and I got to deal with Vaughn. Something is wrong with Vaughn head. When he came out and they used it, those little things, them clamps. Them clamps is still permanently stuck in Vaughn head, because something's just wrong with it. Like it's like a hook or a crook. I mean, it looked like you could just take a little hang him up at night. Anyway, we ain't talking about Vaughn right now, so... The next thing we see is Amanda and Andrea. You know what I'm saying? They sit up there and they talking to one another. You know what I'm saying? And Amanda is like, I went back to the nail shop and I had to get Pookie straight. Knowing that you was up in Pookie's shop like this, thank you, Pookie. But you go sit up in front of your sister and talking about you got, Pookie straight and everything. And, remember when we thought we was the shiznai? And the sister was like, yeah, we are, because we are the shiznai. She was like, no, I had to put all that stinking thinking behind me. I couldn't sit up there and act like that anymore, because, what, at the end of the day, I don't have any life skills. The only thing we've been doing is twerking. So they sit up there with each other and they start to cry and all that kind of stuff. Pookie sent, Amanda home with a little starter kit. Pookie, you did wrong. I should be laughing. I should not be laughing. Oh, Pookie did. Help me, God. Wait a minute. Pookie said, you did such a good job with the floors and the window. I'm gonna go ahead and see you home with a little starter kit. That starter kit got a video file in it. A couple of polishes. Some fingernail polish. Some cardboards. I said Pookie dead wrong. She was up in there. She was up in there doing Jordan with her starter kit. I got stop. Help me, God. Help me, God. Y'all cannot be letting Auntie laugh like this. I'm crying. Oh my God, Pookie. Pookie Snails, you did ass wrong for sending that girl home with that starter kit. Oh Oh my God, was I laugh. Y'all, I gotta get off this. I gotta get off it. Oh my God, I gotta move on. I can't even talk about it no more. So, the next person we see is Sam and Minnie. Oh. All right. Okay, so all right. Okay, seriously, no. Okay. Okay, seriously. Okay, here we go. All right, here we go. So the next person we see is Sam and Minnie. Sam invited Minnie over to her little apartment and everything. Oh, dang, I'm crying. So Sam invited Minnie over to the apartment. And Minnie's sitting up on the chair, right? So Sam, you know, she trying to trick Minnie. Trying to do like a little intervention with Minnie mama. So Sam was like, somebody at the door. Somebody at the door. So Goliath came in, right? So Goliath was like, boom, boom. Minnie was like, what's up? What's that? What y'all trying to do? So she was like, I called your mother over here because I'm like real concerned about you. You know, you trying to get weight loss surgery and all of that kind of stuff. And I'm like concerned because the doctor told you he can't get but 10 pounds off. Even though he marked you up like connected dots, he was like, these dots just ain't gonna connect. So Minnie was like, look, you don't know what I go through. You don't understand. So the mother was like, all I told you to do was your research, Minnie. I sat up there and talked to you about all of this and you ain't understand. You ain't believe what I was saying. Minnie was like, I want them surgery. And y'all don't understand. I'm leaving. So the mother's the one that's sitting up in there doing the talking. Sam the one set it up. Sam, say what you got to say. Save the day, Sam. Save the day. But Sam ain't having it to save the day because basically they told Sam to do this. And Sam ain't know how to get out of it. Sam was like, this done blew up in my face. Minnie done kirked out. Minnie want the surgery. Minnie was like, y'all don't understand. Y'all outsiders looking in. So the mother was looking like, what? How am I outsider looking in when I barely could fit through the door? But you ain't a little person. You don't know what I go through every day. No, Sam, no, because Sam is one French fry away from being the same size you are. Sam is the little person that she heavy ass, she losing her hair. She can relate to what you're going through, Minnie. But see, Minnie, you want what you want. Your mother said do the research. Now, this is the first time ever in the whole time I've been doing Little Women reviews that I agree with your mother. Just like you said you did the research, Minnie. But you said you did the research on the 5K run. But you couldn't even run the 5K run, Minnie. You're not doing your due diligence about this. There is no shortcut to this. And there are a lot of people, on a serious note, people that I know. I lost a girlfriend 2 years ago who decided that she was too heavy. And she wanted to get weight loss surgery. And one of her friends had gotten a gastric sleeve. She almost lost her life because of blood clots. But her doctor had put a stent in her. And the stent saved her life. But my girlfriend that recommended For her other girlfriend to get it, she lost her life months after having the surgery to blood clots. She got up at 5 o'clock in the morning to get ready to go to work, and she fell out in the bathroom and never came back. She left behind a family. Weight loss surgery is not something that you can take lightly. It has many side effects. And although you see many people have it and they live and they live and they don't die, there are many people who have complications and many people who actually lose their life. Any kind of elective surgery that you have or any kind of surgery period is always going to come with certain risk factors. You have to make sure that this is something you want to do. Do you think that I wanted to be singing at my girlfriend's funeral? When I was much older than her, she was much younger than me. She lost her life. This February, we'll be celebrating 2 years of her death. And it's nothing that we even want to celebrate. But we want to celebrate the life that she had. But weight loss surgery and any kind of surgery, like it's seriously, it's not a joke. Excuse me. I thought about it years ago. Trying to be vain. Wanting to have a tummy tuck. And at that time, I wasn't even half as big as I am now. But I wanted a tummy tuck. And when I went in and found out from that plastic surgeon what the risk factors was, I was like, young, I'm going to have a pouch all the days of my life. Because I don't want to risk losing my life. I've had multiple surgeries and they have never been elective. And every time you go under that anesthesia, you take a risk. And then with her being short and having congestive heart failure and a lot of other things that Minnie is wrestling with right now, weight loss surgery is the last thing she needs to be doing. What she needs to be doing is really getting a trainer and really getting the willpower, maybe getting a buddy that she can partner up with that can assist her in doing this. Because on the for real tip, the mother is right. It's too much of a risk. And the mother told her earlier on, you know, when you have a child of your own, you'll realize how it feels for your child to make a decision to have a weight loss surgery. It's not a joke. And I know I'm out here laughing and we kikiing and everything. But on a for real note, it's not many. Like, you need to really think about this. I don't know if you've had it, but I'm telling you, you need to think about it because you don't know what your odds are. I'm not saying don't have it. I'm saying count up the cost and really do the research that your mother is telling you that you need to do. On a for real note, she tells Sam that she felt like, you know, she trusted Sam. She had, you know, confided in Sam and told Sam about this. But Sam didn't run to the other girls. Sam went directly to Minnie. And she brought the person in Minnie's life that she thought could have influence over Minnie, and the person that she knew loved Minnie more than Minnie loves herself. And Minnie gonna go off. Sam honored the friendship. She felt like she had went to the surgery. She saw all the marks, the crayon marks, the Sharpies, the magic markers, the magic eraser marks. She saw all the paint, the oil paint, you know, she saw all of that stuff on you, and she got concerned. And you know what? Any concerned friend would probably do exactly what Sam did. Try to get a family member or somebody else to talk to you. Minnie, you really need to really reconsider this. And you really need to appreciate the friend that Sam is. Because if you had told Miss Juicy Baby or you had told Money, they would have took a picture of it and they would have had it plastered all over the place. I'm trying to tell you, you got a good friend in Sam. And I think she overreacted to, you know, what was going on. So anyway, you know, the last but not least, we see the girls. The girls decide that they're going to have this dinner for Tanya. I don't know how many days later it was that Tanya had the baby, but they all decide they're going to get together and have a meeting, or a come to Jesus meeting with Tanya. And so, we got, Money sitting in there with this burgundy wig on, looked like the joint was straight plastic. I don't know what's going on with their wig games and with their hair games, but they looking a hardtail mess. Money need to really, 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 really think about getting some laser treatment on her face. Because I was like, her skin is looking busted, looking like a bag of busted potatoes. I don't understand what's going on with her and with Miss Juicy Baby, but they're not good together. Some friends that you hang around, you just not good together. You know what I'm saying? You just bad by yourself, and you just horrible with one another. But anyway, I digress on this. So they sit up at the table and they ask Sam, did she see the baby? And Sam was like, yeah. And not only did I see it, but Abria saw the baby. And so Money and Juicy, they get mad. And Money was like, as much as I did for her, I was there with her the whole time and all of this kind of stuff. And she gonna sit up there and let Sam see the baby? Yeah, because Sam is her war girl. That's her buddy from back in the day from, Skittles and skateboards. She been with Sam for a long time. So why wouldn't she invite her? Why would she invite you when you gonna come up to her house last week and you got on a cotton freaking goggles and flippers on your feet and look? Why would I have you over there, Money? Like, for real? Like, Money, let's talk about this. Why would I, of all the people in the group, why would I invite you to my house? Okay, serious, straight up side eye. So they sitting up there and they done got their little story together, and then Juicy makes a smart, shady, ignorant comment. It says that Nico got her pregnant, but the next day Vaughn's sperm fertilized the baby. Now, Juicy, you used to be my girl. I ain't feeling you. I thought that was so ignorant of you to say. I don't know why you continue on with this poor behavior. For 2 seasons, you harassed and bullied Minnie. Now, I don't like Minnie, and I thought some of it was well-deserved. But now you decide that you're going to bully and harass Tanya, when I don't remember Tanya doing anything to you. As a matter of fact, you're the one that went and met Nico at the bar and got the scoop on Nico, and then came back and blasted to everybody that he was bisexual. You're the one this season that went back to Robert, who was Moreland's best friend, ex-best friend, and got the scoop on Moreland. So to me, Juicy Baby, it seems like you're hating because you don't have a man. See, you know what you need to do is you need to find their life and catch a crowd. And while you're catching a crowd, get a little bit of dick on the side. Auntie don't usually talk like that. But Juicy, I'm just saying, you know what I'm saying? Ain't nothing wrong with a little bit of dick every now and then. Ain't nothing wrong with a little bit of dick every now and then. Like, seriously, Juicy, you need some. You need somebody to squeeze some of that juice about that box. Ain't nothing wrong with a little bit of dick every now and then. Because you attacking relationships. And so you gonna sit there and say that this man, that you don't know who the baby father is. It ain't none of your business who the baby father is. If Tanya's taking her little stuff and she's hoeing around with her stuff, that's Tanya's stuff to hoe around with. You don't have to worry about it, because guess what? Your little gift don't take care of Tanya's baby. Your comments don't put no food in Tanya's baby's mouth. It ain't none of your business who she slept with, what she doing with hers, what you doing with yours. You got to store it up like some treasure in a little box. You mad, Juicy? Maybe if you stop signifying and get the hell out of everybody's business, you can find you a little man. I'm just saying. I don't like how you carrying it this season. And then you got the nerve to sit down there and ask Tanya, where the baby at? Where the hell you think the baby at? The baby's too young for her to bring the baby out there. So Tanya sit down, and she's sitting down in a daggone landmine. She got landmines all around her because all the girls, they done followed behind Juicy. They don't have no backbone. If that was me, that would have never been allowed to happen at the table because I would have checked Miss Juicy Baby. I don't care what Lifetime, TOC, NBC, ABC. I don't care what TBS or any of them other drama channels, Bravo, VH1, MTV. I don't care what they have told me. If we were sitting down there at that table, I wouldn't have allowed that conversation to go on. Because Juicy, what you need to do is mind your damn business. What Tanya do with her little twat don't have nothing to do with yours. It don't make yours pop, okay? How about you may need to sit down with Tanya and find out, number one, how to present yourself and make yourself look a little cuter, because Tanya's cute. She's cute as a button. And then you ain't going to take that away from her. Okay, that's right. Give me a little pickles. That's right. Give her some pickles. She needs some pickles and some lettuce and some special sauce. Ain't nothing wrong with a little bit of dick. Give her now and then. I'm just saying. So, Tanya sits down at the table. She's like, where the baby? She said, the least you could do was bring a picture. Oh, really? Oh, so now you telling me what the least thing I can do. Oh, so you like that, Juicy? So you micromanaging my life? You telling me how to run my life, when to bring baby pictures and when not to bring baby pictures? Oh, you think you like that? But see, Tanya she was thrown off. And you know what, Sam was like, I wish I hadn't said anything. I wish you hadn't said anything either, Sam. The thing about it is you ain't that gullible. You ain't that green. You knew that you was going to have that girl walking into something. You should have made sure that you met up with her and told Tanya before Tanya even got there where Juicy and what you call my mindset was. Then Money gonna sit up there and tell myself, I got a whole lot of questions to ask. No, I got a whole lot of questions to ask too. How about Robert? Let's start with Robert. Let's start with Moreland being out on the road. Let's start with the breakup with you and Moreland. Let's start with you having to sit down and propose to your man up on the top of a hill with everybody running around and trying to get Moreland to marry you. Why don't we talk about that? And you know what, matter of fact, while we at it, let's talk about D2. Let's talk about why you don't have your son. And let's talk about how you trying to ride off me. I'm trying to tell you right now, you need to shut up because you got a whole lot of skeletons in and outside of your closet. Money, you don't have room to talk about anybody. Sit your plastic. I'm trying to tell you, I'm trying to keep my mouth clean and I'm stuttering. The two people that don't need to be saying anything to anybody about anything are the main ones bumping their gums. It wouldn't have happened at the table. It would have been an all out and out fight. Like I'm trying to tell you, we would have been flipping tables like Real Housewives of New Jersey. It would have been on and freaking popping up in there. She gonna sit up there and say that baby got sprinkled by Vaughn. How vulgar. How nasty and ignorant are you, Juicy, to say something like that? And Tanya was like, that's why ain't none of y'all seen the baby. Let me tell you something. This thing, ended up going over into Instagram. Tanya found out what Miss Juicy Baby said about her. And so she took to Instagram in order to let Juicy know just how she felt about it. So I'm going to read a little bit to you all of you all who are not on Instagram. I'm going to read to you all what ended up happening with the Instagram. Just 1 second, y'all. Let me pull it up. And I'm going to read to you all this little Instagram beef that they ended up having between each other. All right, so I hope y'all enjoyed this so far. I know I was laughing and stuff, y'all, but I'm trying to tell y'all, this mess was hilarious. Okay, wait a minute, y'all. All right, so Tanya took to Instagram. The caption reads, Tanya, a little women. Juicy says that Tanya has 2 baby daddies for 1 baby. So Tanya wrote at Tanya at Tihana. Y'all, you all know I'm not one to get heavy in a drama. But when it comes to my kids, you better believe I have something to say. Juicy is always saying something disrespectful out of her mouth. Now she wants to include my daughter simply because I'm not with her father. Shaking my head. Juicy, it must be hard to see me with 2 men when you can't get 1. At Lifetime, at Miss Juicy RMS. Did Tanya say that? It must be hard to see me with 2 men when you can't get 1. Okay. So Miss Juicy said, okay, that's what you gonna say? Okay. So she puts the caption up, Little Women Atlanta. Juicy says Tanya baby could have 2 fathers. Okay. So this is what Miss Juicy came back and said. Miss Juicy said, one thing you must know about me is I'm going to call it as I see it. I will always and forever keep it real. At Tanya, at Tihana, I'm minding my own business. If you didn't want people to comment or voice their opinions about you, then you should, then don't put it out there for the whole world to see. I would never say anything disrespectful about anyone's children. But if I say they look like both the guys in your life, then hell, that's my opinion. And I can say what I want. Hashtag free country, boo. And for the record, because I don't sleep with every man I know, don't mean I can't get 1. Hashtag boo. Got them waiting because everybody wants the juice. Hashtag get in line. It's called hashtag priorities. Hashtag Lifetime. Okay. So I don't know how y'all feeling about that. But Miss Juicy, let me just say this to you. You not minding your business. When you sat out there, right, exactly, who was that? Zenobia Ruiz? Miss Juicy only trying to get a story. That's exactly what Miss Juicy's trying to do. Miss Juicy, you always been my ride or die. You been my heart. You put me on. I love you. But I'm telling you, Miss Juicy, you was wrong this time. I cannot be in agreement with you on this. I think for you to say something like that about that woman's children, I think that you was attacking the child. See, that child is innocent. She doesn't have anything to do with what Tanya has done. And for you to come out there and say that you don't know who the baby father is, that's something that can follow that baby for the rest of that baby's life. Whether or not people will agree with it or not, or whether or not other people bring it up, it shouldn't have ever come out of a cast member's mouth. It shouldn't have. And so that child is going to have to grow up with that lingering over their head that your mother didn't know who the daddy was. I think that Nico and Tanya have already made it very clear and very plain to us that Nico is that baby's father. And for you to say anything that was different from that, you didn't have the place or the right to do that. It was none of your business, Juicy. I'm sorry. You just was wrong on this. And I know that, you saying, okay, just because I don't sleep with everybody, don't mean that I don't have anybody. But Miss Juicy, you haven't ever had anybody on here. Not that you have to. You should keep your private life your private life. But even though Tanya put that out there, she didn't put that baby out there for you to attack that child's a father like that. Miss Juicy has been there. What's she saying? Who is this? Dre. Dre said all Juicy has been there for is stirring the pot and starting. Absolutely, absolutely. You got to stop. They need to leave the children out of these. The children did not choose this life. Absolutely, Queen Star's my world. I absolutely agree with you on that. Who is that? I got him, Sarah. I don't know who that is. Ugh. You got him. Okay, you got him, sir. Just go ahead on and block them. Whoever that is, just block them. Cause they're ignorant. Their mother don't love them. So go ahead and block them because we don't need them on here. Matter of fact, I got them. But anyway, Miss Juicy, you was wrong. I thank you all. So, hey, she said, hey, God just got home snowing here in Memphis. Juicy don't have no juice. She said their mother don't love them. I'm talking about the troll that was out there. When somebody's doing something like that, it's because they lack love in their life. It just is what it is. Juicy always goes too far. Yes, many lies, but Juicy will sit there, talk trash to your face, and have no respect for you. That is so true. I don't understand the attack, the direct attack on that young lady like that. Like, I'm not understanding. Okay, I can't tell Michelle. I don't understand why that was even her business. And you saying that you're going to get a shot, but you wasn't going to get no shot to go and see no baby. Like it didn't make sense. It didn't add up. Just say you was going to get a weight loss B6, B12 shot, and we would have had more respect for you and Money. And her and Money are not good together. They start a whole bunch of stuff, and they keep a lot of stuff going on. And Money, she's just flying by the seat of her pants. Whatever is popular, whatever is trending, that's what Money want to do. And just because you buy somebody a baby shower gift, it doesn't give you the right to think that you get to see the baby. Like, that's so dumb. Like, it's so dumb. It's just the stupidest thing I've ever seen in my life. So I thank you all so much for being here tonight. We're going to go ahead on and get up off of here. I had no idea I was out here that long. I had no intention on even being out here that long. Thank you all so much for being here. I can't wait until we all can be together and just chit-chat and kiki and all of that kind of stuff. And I can keep my glasses on the whole time and we can just light the room up. Y'all do not forget that this week we are going to be doing Love After Lockup. Y'all have got to be here. Tomorrow I will be uploading my catfish video. I'm hoping that you all get an opportunity to come out and see catfish. And we just gonna have a good time with that. But y'all do not forget that Love After Lockup is coming on. I think it's this Sunday. And Seeking Sister Wives. Like, I cannot wait to watch it. Me and my daughter is like, we gonna be sitting up here with our feet up. We try to talk about what kind of snacks we gonna have and all kinds of stuff. Like, we certainly are waiting for that show to come on. But anyway, Love After Lockup is tomorrow. Oh, it's tomorrow night. It's tomorrow night? It sure is. Half-ton family, Crystal. Crystal, I won't be doing that. If you are new, please subscribe to the channel. Thank you, Sarah. If you are new here, that's right. Please subscribe to this channel. And don't forget to hit that thumbs up button. It look like it's about 150 people here. And it's only 49 thumbs up. So that means when y'all came into the room, y'all neglected to hit that thumbs up button. Don't forget that that's the best way for Auntie to be able to see who you are and to say hi to you all. So anyway, y'all, then I'll check it out. Good night, Auntie and cousins. Good night, everybody, and have a wonderful weekend. I will see you all with Catfish. Bye. Love y'all. Mwah.